My beloved child, let me speak to your heart about the beautiful work of the Spirit within you. See how, in every gentle touch and every powerful movement, I use truth as my divine instrument. When I tenderly convict and stir your soul, it is through the piercing edge of truth, for my word is the very essence of truth. And when I graciously heal or shower blessings upon you, it is still through the medium of truth, guiding you into all understanding. Look closely at the new creation I am forming within you, dear one. Every part of your being is designed to embrace and receive my truth. Just as your eyes are made to perceive light, your ears to discern sound, and your heart to pump life-giving blood, so too is the new person within you, perfectly aligned to receive my truth. Your eyes are meant to see the depth of my wisdom, your ears to hear the whispers of my guidance, and your hands to grasp the promises I bestow upon you. Embrace the reality that every aspect of your being is fashioned to interact with my truth. Let your eyes be opened to the wonders of my revelation, your ears attuned to the melody of my voice, and your hands eager to reach out and cling to the promises I have spoken over your life. Walk confidently in the path of truth, knowing that each step you take is guided by my light. Open your mouth wide, dear child, and allow me to fill it with the nourishment of my truth. Let every word that proceeds from your lips be a reflection of the depth of my wisdom and the richness of my love. As you feast upon the truth, let it sustain you, empower you, and transform you into the likeness of my Son. My beloved, understand that your entire being is fashioned to glorify me through the reception and proclamation of truth. Let your life be a testimony to the power of my word, as you walk in the light of my truth and share it with those around you. In every thought, word, and deed, let truth be your guiding principle, drawing you closer to me and shining brightly in a world darkened by deception. You are my precious creation, dear one, intricately designed to receive and reflect my truth. Embrace this divine purpose with joy and gratitude, knowing that through the power of my Spirit, you are equipped to walk in the light and share the truth with a world in need. Go forth, my beloved child, and let the truth of my word shine brightly through you, illuminating the path for others to follow. My beloved child, know this. In the midst of trials and tribulations, I am your strength. When the storms of life rage around you, it is I who fortifies your spirit, enabling you to stand firm against the waves of adversity. Challenges come to test your faith, yet I am here to uphold you, to strengthen you with the unwavering power of my love. When sin threatens to overwhelm you, remember that I am with you. I stand beside you, shielding you from the flood of iniquity. Even when you feel as though I am distant, my strength remains ever present, sustaining you through the darkest of times. Trust in me, and I will guide you safely through the temptations that assail you. Just as I was with Daniel's companions in the fiery furnace, so too am I with you in your trials. Though the flames of adversity may rage around you, not a hair of your head shall be harmed. I share in your afflictions, bearing them alongside you, offering solace and support in your moments of greatest need. In your moments of weakness, I am your strength. I infuse your soul with the resilience to endure the weighty burdens you carry. Trust in my provision, for I will equip you to bear the cross of suffering with grace and fortitude. Submit to my will, knowing that my love guides each trial you face. Even in the depths of despair, I offer you words of comfort and encouragement. My presence surrounds you, offering reassurance in the midst of turmoil. Let my words be a balm to your soul, soothing the wounds inflicted by life's hardships. Take heart, for I am with you always, leading you toward deliverance. I walk beside you, offering a gentle touch to heal your wounds and a reassuring glance to uplift your spirit. Even in your darkest moments, I am there, shining a light to lead you out of the shadows. Trust in my guidance, for I will never forsake you, even in the midst of the storm. Know that I am intimately acquainted with your pain. Your suffering is not unnoticed or forgotten. It is felt deeply within my heart. Take comfort in the knowledge that I share in your sorrows, offering you solace and strength to endure. Lean on me, and I will carry you through the trials that beset you. As you wait in faith and hope, Know that I am working behind the scenes to bring about your deliverance. Trust in my timing, for I am faithful to fulfill my promises to you. Though the journey may be long and arduous, I am with you every step of the way, leading you toward the light of salvation. Rest assured, my beloved child, that I will never abandon you. Even as you face your final moments on this earth, I will be there, ushering you into eternal peace and rest. Take comfort in the knowledge that I am your strength, your refuge, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. So hold fast to your faith, my beloved child, for I am the steadfast anchor amidst life's storms. Let my love be your guiding light, leading you through the darkest valleys and into the glorious light of my eternal presence. Trust in me and you will find the strength to endure, the courage to persevere, and the hope of everlasting life. My beloved child, hear this comforting truth. Your loved ones who have passed away will rise again. Just as Jesus spoke these words to Martha in her grief, I speak them to you now. It may have seemed unclear then, but soon after, Jesus himself demonstrated the reality of resurrection. He lay in the grave, yet emerged in the brilliance of immortal life, showing that death is not the end. Christ's resurrection was not only an event, but also a promise. It was a pledge and an example of what awaits all who believe in him. Just as Jesus was the first to rise from the dead, so shall your departed loved ones rise again. They will be restored to new life, free from the limitations and imperfections of this world. When you think of those who have passed, remember this. You have every right to place flowers on their coffins, for they will indeed rise again, just as Jesus did. His resurrection assures us that death does not have the final say. The beauty of their lives will not be extinguished by death. Instead, they will be transformed into something even more glorious. Open your heart to the truth of resurrection. Just as Jesus emerged from death unharmed, so shall your loved ones. They will not be changed beyond recognition, but rather, they will be renewed and purified. Their earthly flaws and limitations will be washed away, and they will shine with the light of eternity. As you read the New Testament, see Jesus walking beyond death's shadow. He is unchanged by the ordeal of dying. Instead, he radiates with the fullness of life. He has not forgotten his friends, and neither will your loved ones forget you. Love is eternal, and your bonds of affection will be restored in heaven. Take comfort in the knowledge that your loved ones are not lost to you forever. They will rise again, and when they do, you will recognize them. They will be the same people you knew here on earth, only perfected and purified. The memories you shared will not be lost, but will be part of the story you continue together in eternity. Believe in the resurrection, for it is the hope of all who trust in me. Your loved ones are not gone. They are simply asleep in me. And just as sleep is followed by waking, so shall they awaken to new life. Death is not the end, but the doorway to a glorious new beginning. When you mourn, remember this: your grief will turn to joy. The tears you shed now will be wiped away, replaced by the radiant smiles of reunion. Your loved ones are safe in my embrace, and nothing can separate you from my love. Have faith, my beloved child, for I am the God of resurrection. I have conquered death, and I hold the keys to life. Trust in me, and you will see your loved ones again, clothed in the splendor of immortality. My beloved child, let me speak to you of meekness, a quality often misunderstood and undervalued in the world. Some see it as weakness, a lack of spirit, but I tell you, it is a virtue of great strength and courage. Look to my beloved Son Jesus as the perfect example of meekness. He, with all power, chose gentleness over retaliation, patience over anger, and love over resentment. He endured insults and wrongs with grace, never seeking revenge, but offering forgiveness even to those who crucified him. In Jesus, you see the embodiment of true manliness, not in the worldly sense, but in the divine. Meekness does not diminish one's spirit. Rather, it elevates it to reflect my own nature. It is a divine quality to forgive those who have wronged you, to respond to hostility with kindness, and to bless those who curse you. This lesson may be difficult to grasp, but as you allow Christ to dwell in your heart, you will find the strength to embody such meekness. Understand, my child, that meekness does not lead to poverty or loss. On the contrary, those who entrust their lives to me, who trust in my righteous judgment, will inherit abundant blessings. By surrendering the need for vindication and allowing me to address the injustices you face, you will find that you do not suffer in the end. Your inheritance is not of this world alone, but extends to the richness of my kingdom. Embrace meekness as a pathway to greatness, my child. It is not about shrinking away from challenges or yielding to oppression, but about demonstrating inner strength through humility and grace. When you choose to respond to adversity with patience and love, you reflect the beauty of my character. Let your actions be guided by the example of Jesus, who showed that meekness is the mark of true greatness. In a world that values assertiveness and dominance, my child, dare to be meek. Seek not to assert your own rights or to demand your own way, but rather to yield to my will with trust and humility. Remember that true power lies not in forcefulness, but in the ability to love unconditionally and to extend grace to others, even in the face of opposition. As you cultivate meekness in your life, my child, you will experience a transformation of heart and mind. The challenges you face will become opportunities for growth, and the injustices you endure will be avenues for demonstrating my love. Trust in my plan for your life, knowing that I will exalt the humble and bring justice to the oppressed. Let meekness be your armor, my child, protecting you from the harshness of the world. When others seek to provoke you or harm you, respond with gentleness and compassion. By doing so, you will diffuse conflicts and bring healing to wounded souls. Remember that it is through meekness that you reflect my likeness most clearly. Do not underestimate the power of meekness, my child, for it has the ability to change hearts and transform lives. When you choose to respond to hostility with kindness and to injustice with mercy, you become a beacon of hope in a darkened world. Trust in my strength to sustain you as you walk the path of meekness. My beloved child, as you strive to embody meekness in your life, know that you do not walk alone. I am with you always, guiding and empowering you to live according to my will. Take courage in the example of Jesus, who showed that meekness is not weakness, but rather the essence of true greatness. Amen.